just my observation is, and again, I'm not a regulator now, but that just wasn't the way we did things at the Fed. You didn't launch litigation on the last day before the commissioner of your organization resigned, just going in, especially going into like a new administration. I mean, Ripple's been around for 8 years. There's been a long time to set clear rules. And
it's the first time in history that almost 70,000 retail holders of an asset from over 90 countries around the world have come together to fight this government overreach.
You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
If you got a bag, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub, Ahar2504 in the building. Appreciate you stopping by. Go ahead, throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up, because the future's extra bright. And let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.06 trillion, down about 3.1% in the past 24 hours. We got the Bitcoin market cap dominance right under 40%. XRP in that number 7 spot, 35.5 cents, up about 0.3% in the past hour. BTC 22K. We got ETH right around 1,500. Stellar XLM in the number 29 spot, about 11 cents, up about 2% in the past hour. David Schwartz says, I'm shocked, literally shocked. The SEC filed a complaint yesterday accusing 10 companies of violating the securities laws, 9 digital asset issuers, and 1 exchange. None of them are defendants in the case. None of them will get their day in court. If this isn't regulation by enforcement, nothing is. Eleanor Tarrant, could this be the beginnings of John Deaton's theory that the SEC Gov will sue a crypto exchange by the end of the year? The SEC calls 9 crypto securities an insider trading case. Get those cryptocurrencies offline. John Deaton, Fox Business.
Sending voluntary requests, Charles, is they send these voluntary industry suite letters, which is voluntary to ask for information. And what Congressman Emmer brought out was that the SEC engages in what's called extra-jurisdictional requests. They don't have any business sending voluntary requests to these companies, and they're voluntary. If I'm on the attorney for one of these companies, I say don't cooperate because they don't have jurisdiction and they're not supposed to hold it against you, but they do.
Yeah.
And the direct enforcement said something dangerous. He said, quote, we are not limited to our jurisdiction when it comes to subpoenas.
The bottom line is it sounds like pure intimidation, plain and simple. Let me ask you about your legal battle on behalf of holders of XRP. How's that going?
Well, talk about the Wild Wild West, Charles. I can't talk about the underlying issues, but the SEC has asked the judge to throw me off the case and to revoke amicus status to my clients. They're doing that on the eve of summary judgment motions being filed next month, which is the most important part of the case, as you can imagine. So that's where we're at now.
Last time we spoke, you had like 68,000 in this class action suit. What's the number now?
68,875. Actually, 885. And it grows each day, Charles. It's the first time in history that almost 70,000 retail holders of an asset from over 90 countries around the world have come together to fight this government overreach.
Crypto Law US, there was one columnist alone out there who saw the coming days after the Ripple case was filed. Rosen Laitland, she has been banging the drum at Forbes ever since, warning everyone. The SEC versus Ripple, the cryptocurrency trial of the century, the coming showdown between the commission and the XRP digital currency platform, tested limits of regulatory definitions and authorities, XRP. CZ Binance says the 2000.com bubble burst didn't kill the internet. On the contrary, it gave the surviving companies a huge advantage. Watch out for XRP getting another huge advantage in one of the only cryptocurrencies with regulatory clarity. Former Federal Reserve, former Ripple CRO Greg Kidd on the SEC Gov lawsuit. That's just not the way we did things at the Fed.
First off, I'm an ex-regulator myself. I work for the Federal Reserve at the Board of Governors in the payments group. And just my observation is, and again, I'm not a regulator now, but that just wasn't the way we did things at the Fed. You didn't launch litigation on the last day before the commissioner of your organization resigned, just especially going into like a new administration. I mean, Ripple's been around for 8 years. There's been a long time to set clear rules, and then you could have arguments or discussions over what behaviors need to change to meet the rules. But to actually just file an enforcement action out of the blue on the day that you resign, so you're not around to actually take the heat for the consequences of what you've done, and then you just sail off into the holidays and a new administration. That's kind of an unprecedented situation. The question is, what was the reason after 8 years that required an urgent enforcement action just on the last day of under a particular leadership? And so
that's because they know what you're holding. XRP bringing that generational wealth, and the SEC wants a piece of that pie, so they got to shake out some weak hands so they can get the cronies in cheaper. CEO Brad Garlinghouse takes aim at the SEC by agreeing with the CFTC commissioner that regulatory clarity comes from being out in the open, not in the dark. Uphold XRP, all roads lead to the bridge XRP, by consolidating liquidity to service international payments from many disjointed international Nostro accounts into one XRP pool. Responded banks allocate less total liquidity to service the same volume of global payments. Here's how, all running on your favorite cryptocurrency, XRP. Digital asset investor reminder: not one single Bitcoin maxi or person in Congress has called for an investigation of who these 4 Satoshis are, so that we can have honesty, integrity, and transparency in our financial system. Not one. Kucoin users be warned. Kucoin insider confirms Kucoin is insolvent. Ex-employee whistleblower that estimated hole up to $500 million. Kucoin may not have the coins to meet depositors' redemptions, 92% certain. Watch out. Get your cryptocurrencies offline into your own self-custody wallet. Private keys backed up, stored, locked away. 2FAs backed up, backup phone ready to go for that generational wealth inbound. Get your cryptocurrencies offline. U.S. lawmakers urged the SEC to go after major cryptocurrency exchanges that traded XRP. XRP remains ahead of the other altcoins, reaching a big milestone this week. Sentiment. Things are starting to heat up for the XRP ledger. XRP is ahead of the altcoin pack recently, and some major milestones have hit over the past week. In addition to several massive active address spikes firing off, there have been some massive dormant tokens shifting addresses this week. XRP network has just had well over a year highs in dormant token movement and address activity. Breaking cash will be gone in a couple years, replaced by CBDCs, giving central banks a surveillance tool for total control. The final boss, Augustin Karstein's Bank for International Settlement.
Our analysis on CBDC, in particular for the use of general use, we tend to establish the equivalence with cash. And there is a huge difference there. For example, in cash, we don't know, for example, who's using a $100 bill today. We don't know who is using a 1,000 peso bill today. A key difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control on the rules and regulations that will determine the use of that expression of central bank liability. And also, we will have the technology to enforce that. Those two issues are extremely important, and that makes a huge difference with respect to what cash is.
Ripple says Apex, the XRP Ledger Developers Summit, is coming back to Las Vegas. Mark your calendars for September 6th through the 8th, and don't forget to apply to speak by July 28th. Learn more. The Apex returns for a second year. The XRPL Developer Summit returns September 6th through the 8th. We Say When says your keys, your crypto. Some wallet simply allows you to interact safely with your crypto. While your funds, offers, escrows, tokens, everything stays on the XRP ledger. Some can fully disappear today and your orders would be fine. Some as a user interface to the XRP ledger. Your orders live on the XRP ledger. You can use any client to access your XRP ledger account. And with that being said, Bagman and Bag Ladies and Notorious XRP, a mission focused on enabling payments everywhere, every way, for everyone, with no middleman snatching up the fees.
A mission focused on enabling payments everywhere, every way, for everyone. It's all about unlocking boundaries. We're here today because we believe in bridges between traditional financial systems and the new world of crypto-enabled systems, not boundaries. This is about expanding access to the global economy for all. As these trends have continued to play out, one of the critical insights we have had here at Team Ripple is that a foundational element for tokenization and crypto broadly is liquidity. Everything starts with liquidity. Liquidity is the reason why all of this is possible. Crypto markets have exploded over the past couple of years, meaning there are levels of liquidity that can support value exchange on a more global scale. We've gone from millions of dollars of liquidity per day to billions of dollars of liquidity per day. And I have little doubt that will continue to grow by orders of magnitude in the years to come.
Where will you be when that rocket takes flight? We'll see you at the very top, the tip top, XRP, 35 cents. Load up while you still have some time. Get those cryptocurrencies offline because the SEC, the scammers, they want those big utility bags. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock News. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up that bag, and don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OGs, drop a comment down below, and drop an elbow on that like button from the top ropes, and we'll catch you up here on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB. Peace out, Crypto Ghost.
Facility 432 hertz, bring that tranquility. Go against a team, you ain't got no sensibility. All that fudge you talk made you lose your credibility. Your weak hands folded through all the volatility. Welcome to the club, 589 army in the building. You need an NFT. Welcome to the team, bulls and rich ducks. We just pulled up, we don't give a what. NFT gang, yup. NFT gang, yup. Club XRP Bagman in the building, and we turning up. And we turning. And we turning up. And we turn.